Boom Pow Zap, I'm going to upgrade my home theater system. I have a $50 one from Walmart that we got like 10 years ago. Probably longer than that. But I have a problem. And here is my problem. My speakers are these little bare wire, the wires to my speakers, these little bare wire things with no plugs. And you can't find one of those little boxes like this with a subwoofer that fits them anymore. They all fit the RCA jacks. So what I'm going to do, I have a solution to that. I'm going to try. I had to replace the little dangly speakers that came with that little gray box down there with these that are flush against the wall or the ceiling. And whenever I hooked them up to the old box, only 3 of them worked. So these are not enough power out of that little box, or it's breaking. So here's my solution to the bare wire problem. I haven't taken this out of the box yet, so I'm not even sure if it's going to work, but these little guys, you put the bare wire into it, and they lock down. And then you can plug them into the little RCA jack thing. So we'll see how that works. These little replacement jacks are about $10 for a 10-pack on Amazon. And what you do is you push this button down, you stick the wire in, and you let it up, and it locks it into place. So it should be pretty easy, hopefully, even for somebody like me. I'm going to go stick them all on those bare wires now. When I took these off, I labeled them with some tape. Center, front left, rear left, so on and so forth for surround sound, so I won't get them confused. The trick is trying to get these smooth enough to go in those little holes. That's what she said. Alright, we live and we learn. After I poked myself several times with these little tiny wires, I decided I'm going to get my wire stripper out. I'm going to redo the ends, and put the plugs on. And I've got my glasses out too, so now I can see. This little guy has stolen all of these. Likes to play with them, so I'm going to have to put them up high. So I don't know what he did with the ones I had. Looked like I got 10 of them. I have cut these ends down, re-stripped a little part of it. Now all I got to do is insert it into this. Hey, come back with that. Alright, all you got to do is press down on these little guys. I don't know if you can see my thumb's in the way or not. Insert them in. Ouch. My thumb's going to be in the way, so I'm just going to do it. Dang it. I might have to strip them on further. I hate being on the floor. Alright, that's actually in there pretty well. I just got to do the rest of them like that. Well, these have proven to be fairly simple. Got them all on here. They're on there pretty snug. There's nothing sticking out of them the way I cut them down. All I got to do is plug them into the new system. So we'll see how that goes. Got that old thing sitting there. Started to pull the new one out of the box. Looks like the subwoofer and little speakers, which I don't need. I do need the subwoofer, but not the little speakers. So here's the moment of truth. You've got to be shitting me. I didn't need those things after all. I searched high and low and couldn't find any of them without the RCA jacks like these. And this guy's got the center, front right, front left. I'm still got to find the rear left and right because I don't see them on here. Well, bear with me, I'll figure it out. Okay. All right, on the the subwoofer is wireless, so it pairs with like Bluetooth or something. So all you do is find a power source and plug it in, and it pairs to that wirelessly. And on the back of the subwoofer is the rear left and right. So I'm gonna have to make sure this gets pretty close to this, or else I'm gonna have a problem. Well, if you didn't need, if you did need that, and you did have that problem, at least I showed you how to do it. Well, this is a plus. On the old box, since the new TVs don't have the little RCA jacks like this, I had to get this converter. I'm gonna make it clear for the optical sound cable. I won't have to use this converter anymore. Just use the sound. Plug the optical cable right into the box and go from there. Have those little buggers in place. Those have been removed. Now I just got to get the rear speakers and the subwoofer hooked up. I've lost my flashlight, but it manages the subwoofer woofer manages to fit up on top of it. I'm just going to turn it forward. I got the airy space on top, and I'm going to plug in these last two wires and test it out. For optimal reception, the wireless subwoofer should be placed within 20 feet of the AV receiver. I think I got that covered. Have it paired up with my phone, but it's only playing the front speakers. So you have to press the OK button there in the center, and a button on the back of the subwoofer right over there. It's a little red button next to the power cords, or the speaker cords. I can't do it holding the phone. It said hold those down until the wireless, it says wireless across here, started blinking. The OK button and the one on the back. And I was doing this a second ago, so I hope it worked. I've got it all hooked up and synced. In order to not violate copyright infringement or whatever, infringe on copyright rules, I'm going to play some classical. See if it sounds good. All the speakers are working. Pounds out. This was the Blackweb tuner home theater system 5.1 with the subwoofer. 1000 watts of power and all that other stuff. 168 bucks at Walmart. Boom Pals out. Like, subscribe, comment, share, whatever else you want to do. Just be nice.